how do you take 12, 13, 15 different perspectives, pare it down, and then kind of check it with your own vision and make a decision?
Yeah, well, I manage my time really well. I don't give them all an hour to talk to me. You know, I have a really good updates. I think updates should be like literally read within about 45 seconds. Like, come on. Like I get updates from other CEOs, but I'm like, what are you hiding, dude? There's like 1,200 words here. Like, come on, you're hiding something. Just put a couple of bullet points. Tell us the worst thing that happened. Like, if you're telling us the worst thing I can trust, you know, why would you hide the worst thing with your company?
Yeah.
There's no reason to. Yeah. Either your investor or your friends, they're all going to find out, and then they're like, wow, I can never trust them again. Or they never find out and they never actually help you. Like, the only thing about, and I can't believe how many people have a really hard time sharing the worst stuff. Put it in bullet points. Like, don't put it in a paragraph. We call it the good, the bad, the ugly. Like, don't put it in a paragraph. Don't put it in bullet point. But doing that allows investors to very quickly understand this stuff, so they don't need a 45-minute conversation with you to understand what's really going on. And so my conversations are usually like, I send out my investor update, I get a ton of emails back because it's so clear of what my problem is or problems, and I don't have to have these like weekly and monthly check-ins.
Well, so what you're talking about is, there's, no matter what startup you are, whatever, you know, you've raised X amount of dollars, you have the ugly. And how do you, like, what's the best way you found to actually get the ugly out? Is it just clearly, like, in those updates, like, here's what it is, come talk to me if this is an issue? Or, like, I mean, is it just that clear? Like, and you're, like, and I guess maybe the next question is, like, how transparent are you, not only with your investors, but with your employees? Like, how much transparency is good and how much is maybe too far?
I try to be as transparent as absolutely possible, and like that's my actual goal. And I find that I'm still not transparent enough, like, which is strange. Like, I mean, I try to say this is urgent, like, I say this is the ugly, but then people are like, oh, I just knew it was something we were working on. I didn't know it was so urgent. You know, I'm like, oh man, I really have to be very, very clear about this kind of things. So you do have to be slightly careful about it. Like, you know, I've learned that a CEO can never have a bad day. And so everything I say in the office or everything I write is incredibly analyzed. You know, if I came in and I had a fight with my wife and I'm just like this, they're all like thinking the company's going to go under next week, you know. And so you want to be honest with them so that there isn't kind of like this, oh my God, I thought we were doing great, you know, and all of a sudden you're saying this.